Have you ever felt you are bigger and smarter than your environment? You might not be wrong. In this episode, we explore an art that limits the growth of a tree and shapes it into something small, controlled, yet powerful. Bonsai. And through it, we uncover a deeper truth about life. How environment shapes growth. Today's episode is brought to you by Hobby.fun, a hobby-focused social media platform where you can explore hobbies, connect with like-minded people, and grow your skills in a safe environment free from hate speech, bad news, politics, and negativity. Highlights of the episode. In this episode, we explore what bonsai really is, how trees are kept small, tools and costs, real high-value bonsai trees, and how you can start this hobby. We will also explore a powerful idea, how environment shapes growth in nature and in life. Stay until the end for our final rating. What is bonsai and its history? Bonsai is the art of growing miniature trees in containers. It began in China and was later refined in Japan. Bonsai can be created from almost any type of tree. Fruit trees, flowering trees, pine trees, and more. Imagine a small tree carrying fruits that are sometimes larger than its own branches. That is the beauty of bonsai. Bonsai does not change the genetics of a tree. It controls the environment. A tree stays small because the roots are limited in a small pot. Branches are regularly pruned. Growth is guided using wires. Water and nutrients are carefully controlled. When done correctly, the tree stays alive, healthy, and can live for hundreds of years. This is not a story. This is science. Environment shapes growth, just like in human life. This is why many successful people grow in strong environments. Better schools, stronger networks, better exposure. Environment shapes how we think, act, eat, breathe, and grow. Do you believe people are shaped more by their genetics or by their environment? Fun fact. Did you know one of the survivors of the Hiroshima atomic bomb was a bonsai tree? A 350-year-old Japanese white pine, cared for by the Yamaki family, survived the blast and was later gifted to the United States in 1976 as a symbol of peace and friendship. Today, it stands as a living reminder of resilience. And in contrast, another Japanese white pine bonsai, over 800 years old, has been sold for around $1.3 million, valued for its age, history, and craftsmanship. Its value came from its age, history, and the craftsmanship over generations. Styles or categories of bonsai: upright, chokan, straight strong, growth slanting, shakan, leaning direction shaped by environment, cascade, kengai, growing downward like cliff trees, forest, yosei-ue, group of trees forming a landscape, broom, hokidachi, wide balanced top like a broom literati, bunjingi, minimal artistic expression, twin trunk, sokan, two trunks from one root, multiple trunk, kabudachi, multiple stems from base raft, ikarabuki, fallen tree growing new trunks, weeping, shidarzukuri, downward flowing branches, exposed root, niagari, roots lifted showing strength, root over rock, sekijoju, roots wrapping stone rock, clinging, ishitsuki, tree growing on rock, windswept, fukinagashi, shaped by strong wind, sharimiki, a deadwood showing age and survival, sabamiki, split trunk showing history. Each style reflects how environment shapes the structure and direction of life. Equipment tools, or gear, basic tools include tree, a live branch of any tree. Bonsai pot beginner cost ranges from $50 to $150. Bonsai pots are shallow and wide, designed to limit root growth. Unlike normal pots, they control growth instead of supporting expansion. High-quality bonsai pots can cost from $50 to several $100s. Special soil, but you can learn the proportion and mix it yourself or purchase it from bonsai shops. Pruning scissors. Wire. The most important part is care and environment control. Watering is critical. You water when soil starts drying, not on a fixed schedule. Too much water causes root damage. Too little dries the tree. This is how they shape growth over time. Skills. This hobby develops bonsai teaches patience, discipline, focus, and long-term thinking. But most importantly, it teaches the power of environment. Growth is not only about potential, it is about conditions. Just like people. Right environment creates growth. Wrong environment limits it. This is real social science. Most successful masters. Masahiko Kimura, known as the bonsai magician John Naka, introduced bonsai to the Western world Saburo Kato, emphasized philosophy and tradition. Believe me or not, celebrities do grow bonsai since it's a kind of peaceful hobby. George Lucas, Leonardo DiCaprio, David Beckham. I want to mention few valuable bonsai examples. Japanese white pine, over 800 years old, sold for about $1.3 million juniper bonsai. Japan, over 400 years old, valued in hundreds of thousands. Chinese penjing tree, over 300 years old, high cultural value. USA juniper collection, over 100 years old. Private collections worth thousands. The value comes from age, history, and craftsmanship passed through generations. The events you can see the world-class bonsai arts are: the World Bonsai Convention, first held in 1989, takes place every 4 years in different countries around the world and brings together bonsai artists and enthusiasts to share knowledge, attend workshops, and showcase high-level bonsai creations. Participation usually requires registration, and while some vendors may sell bonsai, the most valuable trees are rarely sold as they are considered cultural and artistic treasures. The Kokufu Bonsai Exhibition, established in 1934 and held annually every February in Tokyo, Japan, is the most prestigious bonsai exhibition in the world, featuring over 200 of the finest bonsai trees selected by experts. Tickets are generally affordable and open to the public. And although nearby vendors may offer bonsai for sale, the trees displayed in the exhibition, many of them hundreds of years old, are typically not for sale due to their historical and artistic value. Countries. Japan. Japan is the heart of modern bonsai, where the art has been refined for centuries and is deeply connected to culture, discipline, and tradition. China. China is the origin of bonsai, known as penjing, where the focus is on natural landscapes and artistic expression. USA. In the United States, bonsai is popular as a hobby, combining creativity, relaxation, and modern artistic styles. Italy. Italy has one of the strongest bonsai communities in Europe, with a high level of artistry and international exhibitions. South Korea. In South Korea, bonsai is appreciated for its balance, harmony, and connection to nature and traditional aesthetics. How to start? Start with a simple plant. Use basic tools. Learn pruning and watering. Begin with upright style. Be patient. Final rating activity: 5 out of 10. Joy: 9 out of 10. Cost: 7 out of 10. Skill growth: 10 out of 10. Beginner friendly: 7 out of 10. Final score: 7.6 out of 10. If you watched this episode until here, that means you probably like this hobby. We encourage you to start and have fun. Hobby.fun can help you get started. Before I let you go, let me ask you this. Would you have the patience to grow a bonsai tree? And would your children continue caring for it and pass it to the next generation as a family heritage? How long do you think your future generations could keep that bonsai alive? Let us know which hobby you'd like us to explore next.